This is the most viral kebab shop on my For You page right now. And this is some ordinary kebab joint down the road. I'm heading out today to try 5 of the most viral food spots in my hometown and comparing them to local spots around the corner to answer one simple question. Does viral actually mean better? Breakfast time, we're starting with our 2 coffees. This is our viral coffee, which is a Mont Blanc from Good Measure. The Mont Blanc has quickly become one of Melbourne's staples. It is a cold brew with a sweet cream and orange zest on top, which I found weird, which is why I haven't tried it yet. The orange just doesn't seem right to me. People do not shut up about this coffee, which is why I'm excited to try it to see if it actually lives up to the hype. People have been telling me to try this coffee for years, so we're finally doing it. Ooh, I can't lie, the little touch of orange works. It's really, really good. I honestly thought I'd be a hater of this because I'm not the biggest orange fan when it comes to like coffee and orange, but it's just that little zest that just really takes it over the line. This is a very good coffee. Unfortunately, it does live up to the hype. This is our non-viral coffee, which is a vanilla cream cold brew from Local Goods. This is a place around the corner that my friend told me about. It wasn't that busy and the staff was super lovely, but unfortunately, I waited 20 minutes for this drink. It is tasty, but the fact that I had to wait when this one came out in 5 and the place was busier, I hate to say it, I think this one's better. This is still a solid vanilla cream cold brew. I'm still a fan of this one, but compared to this is elite. This is one of the best iced coffees I have had. I'm genuinely shocked because I did not think this would be that good. I'm gonna be so for real with you. Unfortunately, Team Viral does get a point. Along with our little coffee, we also need a pastry. This is Loon, one of Melbourne's most viral pastry shops. Bakeries. Fuck. Some people from Melbourne will tell you Loon is the best place on earth and others will tell you it's the most overrated. Either way, it's always really busy and it's always on my For You page. And this is Wood Frog, another Melbourne bakery. Not as viral, but still pretty popular. I each got a chocolate croissant from both, or a pain au chocolat, and then we got one of their other specialties to see who has the best pastry. We will start with Loon. No chocolate yet, hang on. You get the nice little chocolate feature. I would like if there was a little bit more chocolate throughout the entire pastry because it only seems to be in this little back quarter here, but it is very light. It is very fluffy. I'm a big fan of it. I got no complaints with this one, 3.75. Wood Frog Bakery Croissant. The chocolat part of this pastry is much tastier than the Loon one. However, the croissant itself, this is nowhere near that one. It has a nice chocolate in it, and I do really, really appreciate that. But unfortunately, the croissant itself is a little bit denser. It's not as fluffy, it's not as light. I think I'm gonna have to give this one a 3.2, but that is good chocolate. This is a date scone. Date scone? Yeah, this is a date scone from Wood Frog Bakery. They didn't really have many savory items, and the other Loon item I have is savory, and it's probably the thing I am most excited to try today. This is dense, this is thick. I feel like there's at least 6,000 calories in it, but they don't count with a little pastry, huh? It's pretty dry, very dense. If I threw it at a window, it would probably break. Sort of tasty though, it's not too bad. 2.8. Yeah, now this is my main event for breakfast. This is the cacio e pepe pastry. I don't know, it's a savory pastry, parmesan and the pepper. Cacio e pepe pasta is some of my favorite, so when I saw this, I knew I had to have it. Oh wow. Dude, what the fuck? This genuinely might be the best savory pastry I've ever had in my life. Similar to the croissant, it's light, it's fluffy, but that parmesan and pepper really just... This is a phenomenal pastry. 4.67, sorry. I really came into this one really hoping the non-viral places would match the viral ones, but unfortunately for breakfast, that is not the case. Let's hope with lunch, we can change that. This is the Walkop fried chicken sandwich. Walkop is an Indonesian cafe started by longtime friends Barry and Irwin. They have 2 locations now, but they're most known for their fried chicken sandwich. I have been seeing this everywhere on my For You page, and I've heard it is very good. This looks insane. See how juicy that is? A nice chicken cutlet, cheese, bit of pickle in there, good sauce. That is a really, really nice sandwich. I highly recommend that. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest pickle fan, but I've been coming around recently. Sandwiches like these keep me invested, keep me interested, and keep me open to trying more pickles. Being honest, it is not the most flavorful chicken cutlet I've tried. Sandwich as a whole with everything put together is very, very tasty, including this bun. However, it is not the most flavorful chicken I've tried. It is very, very yummy though. I'd probably give it a 3.6. Solid sandwich. I mean, this is Soul Tiger 1988. This is actually the 38th best burger place in the world, which is crazy. Also the second in Melbourne. I'm pretty sure they were rated off of their cheeseburger, but you could imagine that the chicken burger should also be pretty good. Oh Lord. All right, we're just going. That is a very solid chicken. I'm gonna try and get into the burger. Give me a second. This is an impressive burger. The sauce over the chicken, the crunch, the taste, and all of those flavors in the burger combined to make such a fantastic burger. The TikTok viral burger, the walk-up one, it was really nice, but it was very a combination of like sweet and savory to create this like overwhelming amount of flavor. Where this is very solid, this is a staple. This is just a good, honest burger. Best way to put it. Probably one of the best chicken burgers I've ever had in my life. This is probably a 4.5, and this is definitely the better lunch spot. The non-viral team gets its first point of the day, and we are moving on to our afternoon snack. Time for my afternoon snack. I've got cookies. Cookies are in fact a top 2 snack. So we got 2 really good ones here. Our first cookie is from Brookie. Brookie Bakehouse was started by a girl on TikTok who did day in her lives videos about opening her first bakery. Fast forward a few years later and she has gone absolutely viral, opening stores everywhere. And recently she opened her first one in Melbourne. They have been hyped to the max, but I've heard they aren't as good as the ones in Brisbane. Brookie is a very lovely girl from all accounts, and I think the problem with these cookies, because they haven't been rated very well in Melbourne, is that they do come from Brisbane down to Melbourne, and I think that's what's causing them to not be as good. I did hear that they are making a new store in Melbourne and they will be baking them in Melbourne, and I think the quality will improve because I have had one of these in Brisbane and I know for a fact that they are very yummy. But anyway, let's try it. You know when something is so thick that when you chew it, you get that like little headache in the back of your head? That is what I get when I eat this cookie. It is really tasty, but it is so thick and chewy that it's like, I need a glass of milk with it. Like I'm gonna choke if I continue to eat it. Raw dogging it like I am. The one in Brisbane is definitely a lot tastier, but it's fine. I give it a 3. It's doughy, it's very doughy. This is from a place upstairs in the same shopping center. It's called the Confectioner's Bakery. This one is a lot less doughy than Brookie. Oh wow. I've never had their chocolate chip cookie before, but holy shit. These do the perfect thing. It's a little bit crunchy on the outside. It's nice and soft and gooey in the middle. This is a really good cookie, and 1 point to non-viral because this is a 4.3. This is an exceptional cookie. Go get dinner. All right, it's time for dinner. I have my 2 kebab options here. This one is from Spanion's Kebab. Spanion is a content creator turned restaurant owner when he opened his first kebab shop in Sydney. Recently, he brought it to Melbourne, and I have heard mixed things all around, but I just can't stop hearing about it because it's everywhere. It's fucking viral, man. Obviously, everyone knows Spanion's, and he has a kebab truck. And then this one is just from a place 5 minutes down the road. I don't know if you've been paying attention or not, but the score's currently tied at 2-2. So whoever has the better kebab wins the entire challenge. We're obviously going to start with Spanion's. Just off vibe alone, I'm going to give this one a 1 out of 5. The guy didn't speak to me. I rocked up, he looked at me, he almost looked upset that I had to show up and order a kebab from him. And then he just asked what I wanted, and that was it. Not a hey boss, no how are ya, nothing. Not a good start from the tiebreaker round. Now what I do remember about Spaniards is their kebabs don't come in a traditional kind of pita. It's almost like a baguette looking thing. So I've actually been really keen to try it. They're just like an hour plus from my house, which is why I've never gone before. This is dry as shit. There's been one guy in the comments of my videos, every single video telling me to go here, and I'm not sure he's gonna be upset if I don't like it. As I've made my way more to the center, it's actually a lot better. Those first couple bites were extremely rough, but now I've hit the garlic sauce, it's not bad. I don't actually mind the different bread. Not the best kebab I had, but certainly not the worst. I'm gonna go with a 2.7. And our last one of the day, the tiebreaker. I walked in there and the guy was scrolling reels. Talked to me, he was a nice guy. I can't complain about it. If you can't watch reels at work, is it really a good job? Mixed kebab. It has a nice layer of garlic sauce. I feel like the other one was a little bit lackluster. This has a nice array of sauce. Covers the entire kebab really well. Meat, a little bit on the blander side, but not too bad. It is stuffed to the brim with all the other ingredients, so it kind of evens out a little bit. It's not the best kebab I've had, once again. However, purely off of vibes alone, I'm giving this one a 2.8, which means that Team Non-Viral is gonna win today's challenge. I feel severely unwell, so I'm going home. But there we have it. Overall, we tried some really good viral spots, some awesome non-viral spots, and we ate just some good food all around. And it turns out viral can be good, but it doesn't necessarily mean better. Thank you for watching. Lots of love. Go check out this other video and have a wonderful day.